So I recently had a viewer pose a question to me that they really liked my YouTube channel, but that they have a Mac, so pretty much everything that I've been listing on my YouTube is irrelevant to them. So I'm going to post a short summary video here which outlines some of the key security features you want to have on a Mac. So to start off, you want to make sure that you uninstall Adobe Flash on a Mac unless you actually use it. And if you do actually use it, you need to make sure that you update it regularly. So obviously I'm not using a Mac right here, but you go to this Adobe help page right here. It's helpx.adobe.com Flash Player KB uninstall Mac or uninstall Flash Player Mac OS.html. So you go to this website and follow the instructions provided to uninstall it. You also want to uninstall Oracle Java through the terminal on a Mac unless you use Java. So it gives you instructions on how to uninstall it here. Java and Flash will account for 99% of the security flaws that a Mac has that are online. And the what I mean by saying online is like if your Mac is stolen or something like that, that's not online. That's like in real life sort of situation. You also want to use File Vault on your Mac. So File Vault is full disk encryption. So basically, the Apple page gives you instructions on how to do that. And this is really useful because it means only you have access to your data. And Apple's very good about their encryption, so that's a really good thing to use. And you also want to make sure that you turn off Spotlight. A lot of people like Spotlight. Problem is, Spotlight is sending all sorts of your data to all sorts of various places. So you want to make sure that Spotlight is off. Honestly, if you have to browse for stuff that's on your Mac, that's better than taking the risk of using something like Spotlight. Obviously, this is just if you're super paranoid about privacy. If you don't really care that much about it, you honestly could just leave it on and just let Apple, take care of things. That's not one of the bigger issues. The main issues is the Flash, Java, and File Vault. Also, I'd recommend getting a download of malwarebytes.com/Mac. So this is basically to scan for viruses and malware. And the good thing about it is free. And I mean, as it says here, yep, Macs get infected. So the age when Macs were virus free, that is over. Don't don't think that Macs are virus free. And this thing right here, it says it's ultra fast. The thing I like about Malwarebytes is firstly it's based in California in the US. But secondly, it's it's very well known in the computer security community of being the last line of defense when you like use all of the standard antivirus stuff and none of it's working, you know that Malwarebytes is going to work. The reason a lot of people don't use it in the first place is it's not very well known outside of the security community. So, like, it probably doesn't spend all the millions of dollars that things like McAfee and Kaspersky and Norton spend in like advertising their product. It's a much smaller business, but this thing is literally excellent. And as you can see, the requirements for it, it's not that much. It's just a Core 2 Duo CPU, 2 gigabyte RAM, 40 megabyte hard drive, and then a really small computer screen. So it's really useful, especially if you are using file sharing software or anything of that nature, because that's where you're going to get a lot of viruses and stuff coming in. And the built-in security features in a Mac are not they're not optimal compared to a program which is specifically designed for this. And then finally, you want to make sure that all the stuff on your Mac is up to date. And you basically just go to the Apple support page, and this explains how to do it. But basically, you just click on Updates in your Apple Store. And then finally, you want to try to make sure that you're using the absolute latest possible version of the Mac OS. So it gives a listing of the various Mac OSs right here, but Mac OS Sierra, which is the latest one, requires one of the following Mac models and versions of OS X. So yeah, basically that's how you get like the latest version. You just go to the Apple support page on how to get the latest Mac OS. But yeah, again, thank you for watching this short video on Mac, MacBook, and anything Apple security guide here. I hope you found it useful, and if you did, please do like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you all back in some of my future videos. Thanks for watching.